All right.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another Sweat the Bet YouTube channel live stream for our primetime games. I didn't plan on being able to make it, but I'm coming to you straight from, we're coming to you straight from O'Hare Airport, the American Airlines Lounge. I wasn't expecting to make it to today's primetime live stream, but here I am. Hopefully, I'm not going to piss off too many people who are near me. I'm trying to studiously work while I'm talking about sports gambling, which is kind of my part-time work, actually. So, screw them,
It's
whatever.
true. Yeah,
So if I get hauled off by security, you just don't worry about it. Matt will take over.
Make sure to get out whatever you needed to get out, of course.
So, all right, guys. Well, look, so far, summary-wise, here we go. My best bets have split so far today on this Sunday. I had Ravens to cover -6.5, which, goddamn them, man, they just cannot cover a spread anymore.
They're dead to me.
Yeah, I'm done thinking that their offense can kind of pull away, so they just can't stop anyone. It's their defense is atrocious. I did cover the Chiefs -3. Matt got Chiefs money line. How did your other bets go? So I split mine 1-1, and I still have the Patriots -7.5 tomorrow.
Yeah, I unfortunately went 1-2. I had the over in the Titans Colts. I had the Bucks covering 10. Not only did they not cover 10, they lost by 18. So take an L there. Both of them beat the closing line. Bucks closed at like 11 or 11.5 total on the other one. Ended higher, but a loss is a loss. So I went 1-2.
Okay, well, hopefully I can hold up at my end of the bargain for this week, and hopefully, like I said, my one remaining one from our recent podcast episode was Patriots -7.5. Looks like at a lot of places it's shifted to -8. I guess now it looks like Mac Jones is playing for sure. It seems like.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a look. I'm looking right now. Let's talk Sunday Night Football. So we have the Steelers with now what looks like Pickett playing.
Pickett is playing, which I did not think. Air. Yeah, I did not think he was going to play.
Yeah. So with that being said, it's going to be a more interesting game. I think it's going to be a lot more fun. There should be more movement through the air in terms of passing. So, I did not have a ton bet on this game because I didn't think I was going to be making to this live stream. But first, let's just go over the general markets and see what your thoughts are. So it looks like, let's see here. I'm looking at FanDuel as a reference. Right now, you have Miami at -7 at -115 on FanDuel. Pittsburgh +7 at -105. Money line very juiced. -350 for the Dolphins. Pittsburgh +280. And the total sitting at about 44. So any thoughts right now in the main markets, at least, Matt?
Yeah, I'll say earlier in the week, for my picks against the spread for every game, I picked the Dolphins to cover. But there's like a pretty juicy plus EV play on the Dolphins or the Steelers -7. Or no, okay. It was Steelers -7.5. It's now been bet down to 7.
Yeah.
So I think if it's like, which sounds dumb, but if it's 7, I'll take the Dolphins. If it's 7.5, I'll take the Steelers. I think that half point, like that touchdown is very important. And in terms of the total, I actually like it to go over.
Yeah, I think so. I think I would have said otherwise with Trubisky, but with Pickett in, I kind of like the over more than the under. So if we'll see. I might sprinkle on the over. Same thing with Matt. I'm not really going to bet the spread tonight, so I'm not really. I do need a Dolphins win though to wrap up a parlay. So I will be rooting for the Dolphins.
There you go.
To just flat out win to wrap up a parlay.
Win straight up.
I agree with Matt. If you're going to bet the spread, now if you find it at a book where it's -7, I think it's worth it for the Dolphins with Tua back at the helm. But if you get above that key number at +7.5 at good odds, then yeah, I'd say because of that key number, you may want to roll with the Steelers instead. So
yeah, the half point is very important.
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's look here. So here's a couple bets that I do like, even though these were kind of last minute for me. I am going to have a couple of player props at least. So let me go through a couple that I have here.
Sure.
One of them is going to be Pickett now that he's back in. I do like his over on passing. So if you go to DraftKings right now, I just locked that in literally as I was settling here into the lounge. He's at over 222.5, 222.5 at -150. I do have a boost. I don't know what boosts you guys have available today. I'm traveling to Dallas where I can't sports gamble. So I just got to use my boost. I don't know if it's the most wisest thing to use it on a single player prop, but I'm going to use that. So I got it with my boost. The normal line is -115. with the boost I get it at plus 173. So hopefully he nails it for me. The reason I'm going to do that is, in my mind, I think the Steelers are going to probably be playing from behind. So there's going to be a negative game script. And the combination of a negative game script versus the 25th ranked defense, 31st in pass defense DVOA, for those two reasons combined, I kind of like it. I kind of like the fact that it's not a super high total. If you think that the Dolphins are going to be winning, the Steelers will be playing from behind against a secondary that's not very strong at all, almost at the bottom. That I like it. So I'm going to go with Pickett over 222.5 passing yards.
Okay, 222.5. Okay.
222.5. That's what I'm betting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really have a lot player prop wise on this one. The only one is what we talked about earlier today is the Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown. I did like the Tyreek Hill over, but the odds changed on it, so I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it in time, but I do like the Hill over. So that's a good shout out there. I tried to get an EV play, but MGM had the line and they took it down before I was able to get it in. Although it looks like they just put it back up, so maybe. So yeah, Tyreek Hill over 78.5 receiving yards. I do really like.
Yeah, it looks like Fantasy Labs, Sean Corner's projection model has him at 78.9, but all of the models combined, the average projection is 85. So right around the target. So
78.5 is what the EV play is on MGM. So I'm going to lock that in. I'm going to put a unit on that. So I do like that Hill over. That was a good shout out.
All right. The other player prop I have, this is probably the only other non-TD one I have, is George Pickens over 42.5 receiving yards. Same rationale, basically, as the first one, so I won't belabor it. Negative game script, in my opinion. Playing from behind, secondary, and he's their biggest beast right now. So you have him plus Pickett. I think that combo versus a secondary that's not great playing from behind, 42.5 is very doable. Just need a few passes, in my opinion. So.
Oh, I don't know if you saw this. I can't use DK, but if you can get this, hammer it.
Oh, wow. Really?
That's got to be like one of those free ones.
I don't know. I don't think I saw that on mine. I know it's kind of variable from place to place, but yeah, I'll check. Thanks for the shout out, Phil. If I see that, I will be all over that with you as well, obviously.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, I wish I could, but I cannot. I don't know if you have any thoughts on Tua passing yards. I'd probably lean towards the over. It's at like 250. I feel like he's going to pass. Like they're not going to be able to run. The one thing the Steelers defense can do well is stop the run. So I feel like they're probably going to have to pass a ton. As much as they would like to protect him, I'm not sure if they will. It just depends on the books, because like if you use Prize Picks, you can get it at a pretty awesome price, 245.5. Every other book has it like 247, 248, 249. So yeah, but I don't know if you have any thoughts on it, but I do like the Tua over.
Yeah, I mean, for every reason you just said, Pittsburgh's right in the middle. Their defense is average. Like I think the last time I checked, they're like 15, literally, right? Maybe barely above the average. But their rush defense is decent. They're top 10, right at the bottom of the top 10. So passing is where they're a little softer. So I do. I mean, I don't think I'm super confident, but I think if they get frustrated with the run, I could see them bailing on it and just getting pass happy. And this is a team you can pass on. So
yeah, exactly.
So I would lean on the over on that. So yeah, I actually do like that. So for the listener that just put that, I would go with the over if I had to pick between the two. Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
And then the George Pickens one was over 42.5. The best place I could find it on the Odds Jam line shopping thing, at least for the like regular major books, was Barstool or Bet Rivers. You can get 42.5 at minus 117. All the other books have already shifted it to like 43 or 44.5, so 42.5 on Barstool and Bet Rivers, basically.
And it was Pickens over
42.5. So I'm kind of weirdly, even though I'm rooting for the Dolphins to win, I'm wanting the Steelers to get a little pass happy to play catch up, basically.
Yeah, I like that. How much did you put on that?
I'm going to put a unit on it. I like it. I actually like. I'm a big Pickens fan, so I'm hoping him and Pickett have a a solid day today. Hopefully, we'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
I like that. I'll ride with you on that one. It's a good line on if you just look at OddsJam too, because where is this on? There you go. I was looking for it on Bet Rivers, but like Pinnacle prices this at 43.5, so a yard higher, but they juice it towards the over. So they have the over as the more likely scenario. So that's a pretty good line. I will ride with you on
and
that.
I'm surprised this late that I was able to spot a little bit of value there. So it's lower.
It's a good line.
Yeah, lower line. What do you think about this boost? Do you have this boost in your save for FanDuel? It's the Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Deontay Johnson to combine for 200.
I do. I do have that one, and I did. I wanted to mention that one. I did max that out. I thought that was good. I legitimately think Hill and Waddle themselves could combine for 200.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at the means. Yeah, it's funny. Fantasy Labs projections. If I add up all the average of every model of all three, it actually does cross over 200. Okay, you sold me. That's how easy of a sell I am.
I was gonna say it doesn't take much. Do you like this one? Yeah. Okay, I'm sold.
This is why I'm a good co-host. You need
it's great.
You need someone who's a little bit of a degenerate like me.
You're a great hype man. I mean, even though I went 1 for 2 today, I mean, NBA has been so good for me.
Oh, really? Well, I got to tail some of yours then, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's been incredible. I'm having the best week I've ever had since I've used OddsJam this week. Well, I mean, we'll see how today goes. But yeah, it's been great.
All right. So should we build one of these? Should we build one of these SGPs here?
Yeah. So I was starting to. Here's what I have so far.
Okay.
Feel free to take anything out, and then we'll probably have to add to it. But I have Hill anytime touchdown because he's my favorite.
Yeah, I like it. I
have Hills, and these are all alt lines that I. It's a good point. Degeneracy is important.
Did you? That's what I'm good for, guys.
And then I have 3 alt lines where we bought some yards. But I have Hill 70+ receiving yards.
Okay.
I have Kenny Pickett 200+ passing.
Yeah, safer. Yep.
And Tua 225+ passing as well. So that only gets us to plus 347. So we'll have to add more. But we've been so close. I figured out we would try a safer route. We missed our parlay by 1 again today.
And of all people.
Fat Lenny.
God damn you, Fournette.
I know. So,
do you trust Waddle? I know he's coming off a little bit of an injury. That's what
makes me nervous. But he's playing. We can get him at like either 60+, or we could be even safer and get him at 50+.
Let's see here. I mean, 50 gets it to a respectable 500 plus 500.
That's what I was thinking.
Plus 515.
Yeah. So it's a 5-legger, right? Yeah. Bunch of alt lines.
That's not bad at all. I mean,
I like it.
Basically, as long as people don't F up, we're basically betting on a Tyreek Hill touchdown.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we don't have a Broncos Colts or a Bears Commanders type game, we see like a little bit of offense, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in. I got to fire these off because I can't bet for the next 48 hours while I'm in Dallas on Monday and Tuesday. So I'm all in for betting whatever right now.
There you go. All right. So should we lock this one in?
Yeah, I'll lock it in. All
right. I put 50. Half a unit.
Yeah, why not? This one's relatively safe and juicy, so I'll go with 50. I'll roll with 52.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the lower odds. Normally I think we try to do around 1,000, but since we've been so close on getting one of these to hit.
Okay, let's do this real fast. Let's do like one of these $5-10 like super degenerate ones. I
saw this on Twitter. I'm not sure we should do it because we already have, but someone took 100+ receiving yards for both Waddle and Hill.
Oh, okay.
I don't necessarily know if we should do that because we already have them too.
What does that get you to?
I'm not sure if the odds probably changed. Let's build it manually and
plus
see.
plus 1270.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but I don't know if we should do that because we already have some. Maybe we'll do like a Raheem Mostert.
I mean, what is that? Yeah, like $15, maybe 10. Yeah, I'll put 16 on it just to win $203.
16. Either that, or we could do like a 2+ touchdowns for Hill.
And Hill 100 each. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's look for a soft spot here.
We're losing you a little bit. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you. You're losing me.
Okay, there you go. You're good now. You're good now. You cut out for a little bit.
I put $16 on the one to win $200. So
on the 100 plus each.
Yeah, I'll do it because I got to fire off some bets before I fly to Dallas here.
Okay.
Okay. Last thing.
Ooh, we lost you again.
Oh,
there you go. Okay, I can hear you. You're back.
All right. If I drop out again, I'm going to drop out, man.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Last one. We're with you. We're with you. What do you got?
All right. Let's see. So Pittsburgh is 23rd and 20th versus wide receiver ones, wide receiver twos. Let's see how they are against tight ends. Oh, they're pretty decent against tight ends, unfortunately.
So no Gesicki.
Okay. And then let's see Miami. They probably suck against everybody. They're really bad against tight ends. Patty Fryermuth.
We could do a Fryermuth. Yeah.
Let's do a Fryermuth TD. Okay. Najee or no? No, they're pretty decent against the run, right?
Are they? Honestly, I don't know. I thought the defense, their defense, you can pass on them. The Dolphins, yeah, I think you're right. So we'll do Fryermuth.
Okay, so Fryermuth, Waddle.
It's just anytime touchdown?
Yeah, let's just build a touchdown one.
Let's see. Yeah, Miami, you're right. Miami's 7th in DVOA for rushing.
Okay, so let's do Waddle, Fryermuth, Pickens, and who else? Or is that what? Just those three? Those three.
What does that get us to? My FanDuel's glitching out.
Those three plus 5,437.
Yeah. All right. Let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Fryermuth, Waddle, and Pickett. I'll put $5 on it.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. I am going to put $20 to win over $1,000.
Okay. And if you want like a degenerate of all degenerate, Kenny Pickett, first touchdown. He just runs one in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Plus 2,500.
First touchdown?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. You sold me. Jesus, man. Okay. So, all right, guys. So we.
Wait, all right. What's the difference? FanDuel has first touchdown scorer spelled like the number 1 and then ST. And then they also have first touchdown scorer spelled out first. FIRST. And the odds are better on the second one.
Well, let's go with the one that's better.
Plus 2,800.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, guys.
Enjoy your flight.
Yeah. So Matt might have to hold down the Monday night live stream, guys. But if I have some picks, I'll send it into him to read off to you guys for tomorrow's live stream.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, guys, let's go. A lot of passing.
Lots of passing.
All right. Have a fun Sunday night, guys. Thank you for joining us.
All right. See you guys.